Good morning. It's 3:25 a.m. on July 5th. I'll be banging the one closest to me. All of them be dudes banging each other. Now I went home alone. Though my brother did come by because somehow I ended up with his vape. Huh. In code, that exactly balances the shit. Yeah. Because V is 22. Double divide the mind. Balancing the mind. Within A. P. And my 6 came up. And double divide between me and my brother. Born the same day. Yeah, the mind changes didn't work. Fuck it. He's still my brother tomorrow. But, if any of my wives would have committed, you could ask them today. You go back to them. Ask them, how did I treat them? I'll give you their names. Stacy Doss, Jessica, Garrett, and Kristen Stearns. But the past is behind us. We all had to learn by losing the thing that mattered to us most. But what most people do, so sitting behind the ego, is to hold on to, like, I got a gold sack hidden in my nut sack, and I'm gonna hold it away from my wife. I'm gonna hold it away from my kids. I'm gonna hold it away from myself. I'm gonna be a coward and a hider, so that just in case, because I don't trust nobody, and that's why she don't trust nobody. So I manifested the wife that couldn't, or we're to manifest the wife and the life that we dreamed of. Everyone has a past, and that's the hardest thing to ever deal with. It doesn't matter if it's your life, my life, Donald Trump's life. Each of us becomes a product of our raising. And it's important to have compassion upon each other because we don't know what another has gone through. At the same time as nobody's gone through shit. There's really just one point. If we could all get there, then we'd have a happy world. And it's not that hard to get there. It's really simple. But somehow, as unpopular as the belief is, but I'm popularizing it as well, that's my thing. I mean, it was given to me. So fuck it. Like, kill me if you want to. Based upon my beliefs. I mean, whatever. I wouldn't hurt you based upon your beliefs ever. No matter what it was. You're like, I'm an alien gray and I was abducted and I'm like, okay, so this person's not awake yet and they're like still lost in the delusion. I would always give the fantasy to you and I would go along with your fantasy in the conversation. But ultimately, it's not that hard because the thing is that we all reside upon one mind pole, which is the image of God, the image of heaven, the image of Christ. But that's so far fucking removed from where any of us have to exist. Really. And that's what's so weird. So then, especially when we go out with our friends and such, everybody's intoxicated. So you get to see like how far each person is away from the source. And no matter how fucking crazy, stupid, retarded they get, we're all there. We're there together. We have to carry all our fallen brothers, even if no matter how ridiculous they seem to be. And that's the true American way of understanding each other. If we can't understand each other, and if we're trying to knock each other down, that's pretty close to Satanism. I mean, beyond Satanism, because Satanism was created by Anton LaVey, and as a perfect balance to the religions, which are all the mind in separate compartments around the actual mind. So Christian, Muslim, Hinduism, and Jewish basically can complete the circle as a square, but there's something missing because they all divided the mind upon itself. They divided God, and they're like, oh, so then if you want to know yourself, you want to know God, then we're going to use you. And any person that can't understand that is really apart from themselves and choosing to go to where the benefits they think lie. But see, the benefits lie. And if you're seeking benefits, well, karma says if you seek benefits, then you have to pay that back. So that's why America is based upon a debt system. So if you only want good shit in your life, you want exactly what you want, and you want to hide behind a fucking mask, well, yeah, suck a dick. It's America. And you can have it. And you can be the power. You can have your bunker. You can steal off of everybody. You could use AI and write 100 articles a week. And never write a single article. And make $5,000 a month. And then have your bunker. Have the money. Go out and be like, this is the woman I want. Oh, she likes money. I own her. She comes up with me. I put her in my bunker. I win. Great. What about the rest of the world? So all the things about fear, like the culture keeps representing about gun rights, about the fear of, oh my God, the world's going to end. So then I need to have a bunker. I have to put all my money into supporting myself. Like, I got to be hidden in this little box. I got to hide myself from everybody else. That's what rules 300 million people in America. That's the total of the people in America. Well, apparently 300 million people or less, but enough to matter, voted for Trump. Do you feel secure now? Did you feel secure then? Does it have anything to do with Trump? It doesn't. It has to do with putting your power and your belief and your total stature in somebody else. And that's why he's here. I totally support him. Because within is a part. That's the letter A. We're linked. So, no, I don't agree. I don't disagree. At the same time is, he's teaching a lesson, and I'm teaching a lesson. He has infinite money. He has all his children. I have nothing. But can he tell you, if you were to have an interview with him, well, you already know how all his interviews go. If you were having an interview with me, what would I tell you? Well, you probably know through text, which doesn't even give views. And everyone can hide. And Elon Musk owns YouTube. So, and he already cut me, moved me to his channel on X, and then let me run, and then cut me off. And he's the only one in all of human history that ever sent me an email of all the tarot readers, of all the lovers, of all the songwriters in all the world that ever wrote me an email that told me sorry, as he fucking stole my shit and said, fuck everybody if you can't support everybody, because I'm here and I have to run into the presidency, and I support Donald Trump, I support you, Josh, I support me, and nobody supports us. So who the fuck are all these other fucking people, right? We should have the wife we want, we should have the life we want, and I mean, ideally, in the fantasy of saying like, so if Jesus were to show up, what would he want? If he had all this power, what would he have? Yeah, he'd probably have exactly what Elon Musk would want. What Elon Musk has. He would have exactly what Donald Trump has. And yet, all the world leaders would make sure that everything he says is what they go against, while at the same time, every day, they're like, oh God, I hope he comes over to my side, because fuck these motherfuckers, I've been burned my entire life. I know that you know exactly what that's like. And we just come in at different phases and different, because each human being is on their own timeline. And everyone tries to compare each other to each other. Well, there's no fucking comparison. What the fuck are you on? You on drugs? You try to compare yourself to somebody else? What the fuck? You're retarded. You're retarded, and you think you're smart, and you're probably like have an IQ of a high number. But anybody who's retarded that has a low IQ would be like, I love everybody. I wish somebody loved me. That's right. I have to say it. Well, all those of the highest intelligence or the lowest, however you look at it, they can just rise up to percolate to the surface and be like, all these 100,000 people are like, oh yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. For a second when I heard that song, and then okay, now I'm stuck by myself. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, just to feel that feeling again, and it'd be closer to it. I'll pay $500 to go to that concert. Okay, but then I'm still left all by myself. We all been waiting for Josh. We all wish we were more like Josh. And Josh never wished he was like anybody else, and everyone rejected him. That's where God sits. I don't know the fuck. What the fuck is God? God's the only thing that ever saved me. And all that I know is that because of the powers of the magic of technology that exists, that ever since I was 6 years old, that every wish I ever had was created by the system. At the same time as everything that ever happened, negative to me, was also perpetuated by the system. And yet, some people never have to ever feel a high or a low. Or some go only low, some go only high, but mostly nobody's really ever there. There's still 20 years to the 51st president, and I ain't seen a president be as real as this since the creation of humankind. So, I hope to see y'all soon, because if you could talk to me one-to-one, like a real human being, like you were talking to God, like you were talking to your baby, like you're talking to your husband, your wife in pillow talk, I feel you. I feel you. And yet, the ego always runs to the most pathetic means to an end. But can you do both at the same time? Most people drink or do drugs to run to the weakest possible version of themselves. They run to like get high and they're like, oh, I gotta get high with somebody. I gotta be around somebody. I gotta go to my phone and play games. Dude, you might as well like stick your whole fucking fist up your own ass and be watching porn and enjoy yourself. And then fucking try to run out and try to save the world. Otherwise, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dicks. You ain't got a fucking heart up in her. So why do you think you got a dick? So you might as well send your man and be a bitch. Like a whore. Like a gay without a man. And be... What's neurodiversified? We're all here. There's no masculine or feminine. See, it's about balance. There's no he, she, it. There's only we are. You are your name. I am my name. And beyond that, and beyond one-to-one, there's nobody else. And everybody who's like, I will kill in the name of who? You don't, like, by God's grace, you still get to exist, motherfucker. Like you're an amoeba. Let's hope that you grow up before anybody gets hurt. That's God's love. If there was such a thing as God. Good night.